Whether your body is a wonderland or your life is a carnival, we have one of the best things in the world for you today. These are deep fried raviolis, so it's a carnival eat. It's in the bedroom, it's in the kitchen, it's with chocolate milk, it's with great wine, it's with champagne. One of those foods that's great with everything. A deep fried ravioli can either be like, kind of like, hey, we're just out there chilling, low key, or extra fancy. Now, our dear friend Danielle made these for a special. You can get yours out of the freezer, just make sure they're cooked, but ours have braised short ribs, ricotta, a little bit of garlic. We are gonna do those things up right. Now, you can dip this in your marinara, your vodka sauces, you know, stuff off the shelf, that's cool. But we're gonna show you how to make a yogurt-based creamy pesto sauce. We're gonna start with pine nuts, toasted pine nuts. And I'll tell you a story too involving pine nuts. When I was a youngin', my older cousin kind of played a trick on me. We were visiting my grandparents and we're all hanging out, and he was gonna make some food and he goes, we need some pine nuts, and we had one. So he had me go and find all the pine cones in the yard and try to get all the pine nuts out of them, but those pine trees did not produce pine nuts. So your boy spent about 2 hours acting the fool. So yeah, here's to him, here's to you, here's it going. You're gonna take your pine nuts. We've got 2 tablespoons of toasted pine nuts. We're gonna put them into a food processor or a quick chop. A 1/4 cup of basil leaves, gives a nice sweet flavor to it. A teaspoon of dried oregano. Now we've got our stuff in here. We're gonna chop it till it's a little, till it's coarsely chopped. You know, coarsely, you can feel it in your core. That's what that means. JK, JK, it means it's just roughly chopped. Now we're gonna slowly pour in about a 1/4 cup of a good extra virgin olive oil, and then we're gonna put it back on and turn it into a paste. Now we've got this all set up. It's been grinding, we're grinding away at it. It's gonna look this really nice little creamy thing. We're gonna take about 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt. So we're gonna pour that in to your mixture. Then we're gonna throw in 1 tablespoon of grated Parmesan cheese. And then we're also gonna do a little sprinkle of crushed red pepper. The heat of the red pepper is gonna bring out the oregano and the creaminess of the rest of the flavors. Because whenever you can bring something out, you gotta bring it out. So you're gonna whip this up real good. It's gonna turn into this light, creamy green flavor. Okay, now we've got the sauce ready. Now it's time to get rich or die frying. Let's start frying some Ravs. Typical fry job, y'all. We're gonna take it, a little bit of flour. We've got some seasoned flour here. Egg. Breadcrumbs. Then we're gonna put it in oil at 325 for about a minute. Yo, look at this fried goodness. Now we salted it like you always do coming out of the fryer. We're hitting it with a little bit of shredded parm because we think that's fun. We're also gonna do a little bit of Italian parsley. Some people like to use a skewer and make lollipops out of them, but you know what? Lollipoppers, they're for suckers, not us. Take it, dip it. Spatchcock funk, making the pesto of it.